Hello, welcome to today's video. Today is day 7 of the cruise, and I just went and came back from snorkeling in Bonaire. It was beautiful water and coral reefs and fishes of different kinds that I haven't seen. And now we've just started back from Bonaire back to US. We'll take a couple of more days to reach US, Florida, and then we're off the cruise. So, in the morning I told you about the importance of taking small steps from a place of feeling good rather than pushing yourself too hard and out of your comfort zone, which actually works against you. I actually have an analogy to explain this, which I thought would be really nice and would be really helpful. So imagine there's a mountain that you want to hike, okay? And you could either there are thousands of ways you can reach the top of the mountain. Your goal is to reach the top of the mountain, and there are various ways that you can do that. So our conditioning tells us that if you have to reach the mountain, which is like a big ambition, then you have to take the hardest path. You have to push yourself out of comfort zone. You have to do the hard things. That's what literally the personal growth experts tell you, right? So what do? You end up finding the path that's steep, and because you want to really reach the mountain fastest and most efficiently and quickly, you try to find what the steepest path is. Now that steepest path is not the most comfortable one, most joyous one, but what you do is, your belief is that only if you go through that hard way of achieving that goal of reaching that mountain is when you will have success. So all your life you just keep chasing the peak of the mountain by going through the hard way, and it feels terrible. I mean, on and off you might get some good views, but it doesn't feel as great all the time. It feels like a roller coaster, right? Because you're pushing yourself too much, you're like doing the hard things, and you feel like it's necessary to reach the top of the mountain. But what I want to offer you is there's actually an easier way. That when people tell you that you have to keep pushing yourself out of comfort zone and that's only where growth lies, it's only half the truth. I mean, yes, for any change to happen, you do have to step out of your comfort zone, but how much is the question. I think most of the times we end up doing it a bit too much. And like in that hiking analogy, I want you to think that there are so many other ways that if you believe that your journey towards the peak of the mountain can not only be successful, like you will not only reach the mountain, but you also want to do it in a joyous way, have more beautiful views, and like have fun along the way, then what you would do is you would actually focus on finding those small steps you can take, like those small paths that you can traverse, where you don't push yourself too much, but you end up reaching the mountain way faster than probably those ones who took the harder route. So on this journey, you're just like enjoying the journey, you're catching nice views, you're hiking, but you feel so good along the way, and you know that you're going to reach the top, that it actually ends up saving you way more time, and that route ends up being way more effective, right? So I want to tell you that no matter where you are, there's always this way available. There's always not just one, multiple ways where you can take small steps which are going to be joyous steps towards the end goal. You will reach the end goal, but not by killing yourself and doing the hard things all the time, but actually enjoying the journey itself. That's what I would really recommend you try. My life has changed by taking this approach. I'm no longer working against myself and pushing myself to do the hard things. I'm really trying to understand and partner with myself and say, where am I? Where do I want to be? And how can I take a joyous journey towards it? And it's transformational. So try it. Bye from Bonaire for now.